After a long, drawn-out trial, young Thug is due to be released from prison after pleading guilty in his long-standing RICO case. Standing before a judge earlier today, the rapper, whose real name is Jeffery Lamar Williams, pleaded no contest to RICO and gang leader counts and pled guilty to the rest of his charges, including 2 gun charges and 3 drug charges. The judge sentenced him to time served on several counts as well as 15 years of probation, which, if successfully met, would lead to the commutation of his service portion. During the dramatic hearing in court earlier today, Thug changed his plea after Superior Court Judge Paige Whitaker asked if he had agreed to a non-negotiated plea, meaning prosecutors and defense could not agree on a sentencing deal, and the power to determine punishment turned over to the judge.
$10,000 to $15,000, or both.
Okay.
Count 57 carries a minimum sentence of 5 years in prison and a maximum sentence of 20 years in prison. Count 58 carries a minimum sentence of 1 and a maximum sentence of 10 years in prison. Count 59 carries a sentence range of 5 to 30 years in prison. Count 60 carries a sentence.
Hang on, slow down just a second. All right, and that's for the amount of that drug that was found on 59, 5 to 30?
That's as a result of the charge itself, I believe, with intent to distribute.
I think that 59, Your Honor, is simple possession of cocaine. I have to look at the indictment to be sure.
I think that's 60.
Okay.
Let me look.
Okay.
And Your Honor,
59 is codeine,
Yes.
and 60 is cocaine.
Yes.
So,
Your Honor, it is with the intent to distribute, so my reading of the statute is that it carries the range of 5 to 30.
okay.
And Your Honor, also, as I have the indictment in my hand for Ms. Rosser, may I pass it to counsel for Mr. Williams?
Yes.
Thank you. Your Honor, with the court's permission, I'll permit time for them to. Okay. Count 60 carries a range of 1 to 5 years in prison. Count 61 carries a mandatory 5 years consecutive to the underlying felony. Count 62 carries a sentence of 10 years consecutive for a total maximum exposure of 120 years in prison.
All right.
Were you aware of that, Mr. Williams?
Yes.
Do you understand that neither the court nor the district attorney's office has anything to do with parole or the Department of Corrections or the Board of Pardons and Paroles, and that if you are sentenced to confinement in the Georgia Department of Corrections, no one can guarantee parole?
You can say yes.
Well,
She asked you, do you say that?
Oh, yes,
guarantee
ma'am.
Parole.
Your Honor, may I allow Mr. Williams time to finish signing the indictment?
Okay.
Your Honor, with permission, may I approach with a member of Mr. Williams' team?
You may.